going on. Oh no, we're live. We are live on YouTube and we're live on Zoom as well. So let's get started, shall we? Masudachi and Ray, us. Okay, so just make sure you've got a bit of space around you. Today we're going to work on just the start of the Pinan katas. We're going to work on just the start section of the Pinan katas. Okay, so we're going to start with Pinan Sonnet Ich. So again, make sure you've got a bit of space. So we're going to turn to our left and block. Ich, just turn and block. Knee, slide and punch. And pull back. Ich, back and block. Knee, strike tetsui, san, forward and punch. And stepping out, block down. Knee, and blocking Agyuki. Just that one block and reset. Okay? So now we're going to do that all as one, just slowly, half pace, just to warm up with. So Ich, forward and back, just loosening out, make sure you're pushing into that stance. Good, just finishing on that first Agyuki. Okay, a little bit faster now, ready? So now full pace. Ich, punch, make number Agyuki. Good. And the last time now. Knee. Push that hip. Drive back, forward, block down, and strong Agyuki. Excellent. And reset back. Okay, so now moving on to Pinan Ni. We're going to go through from the start up to and including that first Shitomo. So just slowly. 1. Out, back. Double block. Block, strike, over. And push into that Kibarachi. Same on the other side. Out, back. Double block. Strike, over. Push into the Kibarachi. Lift up. Yokogiri. Step down. Shitomo. And we're just stopping on that first one. So you're finishing with your left leg forward and that left hand up. Okay? Right, once more. Ich, out back, double block, strike over, drive into that punch. Same on the other side. Block, strike over, punch, lift up, Yokogiri, and Shitomo. Sitting down in that stance. Okay? Just want to double check one thing quickly before I carry on. No, that's perfect. Good. Okay. So now we're going to put the two back to back. So on one count, you're going to do the start of Pinan Ich, coming up to that first Agyuki, reset back, and then go straight onto Pinan Ni as well. Okay, so you do the start of Pinan Ich, and then all the way through to the start of Pinan Ni as well. So from here, ready? Hajime, down, punch, block, strike tetsui, punch, make an umbrella, Agyuki, reset back, and now Pinan Ni, out back, block, strike over, punch, out back, block, strike over, punch, Yokogiri, and hold that block. And finishing on that Shitomo. And reset. Good. So that's what we're doing. We're just layering these combinations in place, okay? I'll just check. Everyone here has got their camera on mute. Let me just check one sec. Mute all. Pow. There we go. Done. Perfect. Sorry. Okay, one more time, and then we're going to add on Pinan San into the mix. Ready? So the same again, Pinan Ich with Pinan Ni. Hajime. Block. Punch. Block. Pull back. Strike tetsui. Drive the punch in. Down. Forward. Step back. And Pinan Ni. Strike over. Punch. Out back. Block. Strike over. Punch. Yokogiri. Shitomo. And reset. Excellent. Okay, so from there, we're going to add on Pinan San. We're going to add on Pinan San onto here. So let's just do that slowly. So remember, it's your left side. So opposite's how it appears on the camera. Ich, Uchuki, step up to Masudachi, double block. Look back, block Uchuki, step up to Masudachi, double block. Look central, block Muratoki, open, slide, strike. And we're just going to stop on that nukete there. So we're not going to take it through. Obviously, I know we've got some spatial limitations on that. So therefore, we're going to, on Pinnan San, just stop there on that Chudan nukete. Okay? So let's just do that again to make sure we've got the right movements in place. So this start is just the same as we do in Teoko Sono-san. So turn block, and now slowly step up. And notice if I do it sideways, facing you guys, from this block, see how my front foot turns inwards as I step up to that Musubidachi. So this front foot, as I move, that heel moves in. Okay? And that sets up that Musubidachi. So, from the start, turn. Uchuki, blocking the left, step up and stop there. So you have your left hand up, your right hand down. We're stood in Musubidachi, and the hands are in line. And when I say they're in line, if I do it in line with this camera here, you can see vertically, I've not got one forward, one back, or one back and one forward. They are the same line this way, okay? And then when I do that Uchuki Gadambarai, followed by the second one, they're staying at that level line. So if I'm doing it by a wall, both hands are on that same imaginary vertical line. Okay, so once more, Uchuki, step up, push, 1, 2. Look behind, block, step up to Musubidachi, 1, 2. Look straight. Now we're pushing forward into that Marotoki. Locking that stance so the arms are at a right angle. Drop the arms slightly before we cover. Both hands are open. This back hand is open tight. If I do it sideways, I'm blocking, open here, then slide through and strike Chudan Nukete. So our hand position is there. Those watching on YouTube, hand position there. Okay, right. Put it all together, all one count, Pinnan San. Hajime, block, slowly, 1, 2. Look, block, slowly, 1, 2. Forward, Marotoki, open, slide and strike. Excellent. Finishing with your right leg forward, your right hand extended, so your right arm extended. And this left arm is bent. That left arm is at a right angle with the elbows sitting just at the back of the fingers there. Okay? Right. Now we're going to put that together. Pinnan Sona Ich, Pinnan Sona Ni, Pinnan Sona San. 3 layers of kata. So as soon as you finish that Pinnan Ich, reset back, straight into Pinnan Ni, finish, reset back, straight to Pinnan San, and then back into stance. Okay? So make sure, again, you've got a bit of space around you. Hajime. Tetsui. Punch. Block. Agyuki. Step back, reset. Pinnan Ni. Straight in. Strike over. Drive that punch in. Drive that punch in. Lift up. Yokogiri. Shitomashuki. Reset back. And Pinnan San. Slowly up. 1, 2. Turn block. Slowly up. 1, 2. Look straight. Block. Open. Strike. Excellent. Finishing with the right leg forward, right arm out. Fingers tight together. Okay, let's do that one more time to really get it in our head before we move on to Yon and Go. So, all 3, Pinnan Ich, Pinnan Ni, Pinnan San. Hajime. Block, that strike, forward on that punch. Agyuki, reset back, straight in Pinnan Ni. Back, block, over, punch, lift Yokogiri, and reset back, Pinnan San. Slowly, 1, 2, block, slowly, 1, 2. So we're going to go through this slowly. There's a few delicate arm positions on this that I want to get right. So, the start of Pinnan Yon. Exactly the same beginning as we did in Pinan knee. Out back, and then from here, double block. So instead of the fist being closed, like this, the hands open. And that, those on YouTube, that front arm, instead of the wrist being towards me, it's sideways. Okay, those on Zoom, here. I'll do it sideways this way. So there's a slight gap, my hands are offset slightly. So it's 1, 2, pull that hip back, not here, pulling that hip back, release on that double block. Now keep the arms completely still, keep that torso still, just move that front foot across. So I'm moving my left foot slightly to the right, then I can pivot into my Nekrashidash on the other side before I double block this way. Okay, so it's that step that's important. By moving the foot across, it's only a subtle movement, if I do it straight, but that helps set me up for the Nekrashidash on the other side. If I don't step across, then what will happen is I'm going to cross my legs over, or my stance is going to be at the wrong direction, at the wrong angle. So move that foot over before I transition. Okay? So from here, back 1, 2, open. Small step, 1, 2, open. Now missed it. Pull that front foot back, that right foot back, and left leg out. So I'm sitting down in that stance. Both knees are bent. Both knees bent. Left hand outside, drive that down. So I'm pushing forward in Zenkutsudachi, slide Maroto Uki. Good. And you're finishing with your right leg forward, right arm up. Reset back. Okay? Right. I'm going to mirror it. Okay? So I'm going to mirror, I'm going to do on the opposite side. So just Pinan Yon. 1, 2, 3. Small step over. 1, 2, 3. Step back, cross. Drive that block down. Forward, Maroto Uki. Excellent. Perfect. Right. A little bit faster. Again, I'm going to mirror it. So if I put my left leg forward, then you do your right leg and vice versa. So, front foot, 1, 2, over, step back, drive down, forward on that block. Good. Okay, now let's layer it all together now. So we've got Pinan Ich, Pinan San, Pinan Ich, Pinan Ni, Pinan San, and Pinan Yon. Pinan Sama Ich, Pinan Sama Ni, Pinan Sama San, Pinan Sama Yon. Nice and slow to begin with, then we'll add speed. Hajime. So just remembering these movements, getting that muscle control, maintain that low stance on that Nekrashidash. Drive that block up. Reset. Pinan Ni. Sitting down. Back up straight, sitting down in that stance. Push. Lift Yokogiri. Sitting down in that Nekrashi. Reset. Pinan San. Slowly up. 1, 2. Turn block. Slowly up. 1, 2. Block down. Strike. Good. Right leg forward, right arm out. And now we're going to move on to Pinan Yon. Pinan Yon. Hajime. Open. Front foot. 1, 2. Open. Step back. Push. And slide in. Good. Okay. So remember, you're driving that down. Imagine someone's kicking you. Your left arm is blocking that kick. You're blocking with the left hand and punching their leg. So this left arm blocks that maigari, and you're punching their leg. So just as they're kicking, you block and punch their leg out the way. And then it's from there you're driving them out the way with that Maroto Uki. Block, punch, push, okay? But that block and punch happen one after the other, very quickly. So by having the arms together, it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, as opposed to like that. Right, let's put it all together. Full speed now. Full speed. Ready? If you're struggling on the higher katas, then maybe just repeat one of the earlier ones. It's up to you. Hajime. reset, Pinan San. Slowly. 1, 2, turn. Slowly. 1, 2, block, open, strike. And reset back. Moving on to Pinan Yon. Good. Almost did the yoki-go there when I saw the TV. Woo, don't do that, Neil. Okay, right, it's time to get the hang of this. Now you should find if you're doing it, these fast, explosive combinations, although in duration, it's only a short period of time that we're doing this for, because we're working so fast and so strong with our movements, you will find naturally it's quite exhausting, okay? Those of you on Zoom, remember if you want to go back and watch over this video, you can see it on YouTube. Hey! Okay, let's move on to Pinan Ich. Pinan Ich. So, from here, just like in Pinan San, or Taiko San, Uchuki. So exactly the same, moving on the same side. Now from there, Gakuzuki. Okay? Now that's Chudan Gakuzuki. Pull this arm in tight and straighten. Now, a lot of people bring the arm around this way. They swing the arm around. Want to avoid doing that. A good way to practice, if I move these pads out of the way, is to stand very close to a wall. Having this arm just off the wall, and I'm pulling this way. Because that wall is forcing the arm in the right direction. It's preventing me from swinging it around. What we're doing on that movement is imagine someone's grabbing your wrist, you're pulling them back and taking that into a wrist lock, okay? That's why we're not swinging it round, we're pulling them back. Imagine I've got your wrist and that's taking it into a wrist lock. Okay, so let's go through it slowly. So Uchuki, Gak, pull in tight. So that's brushing the front of your gi. Look, so you've got the right hand under, other side. Uchuki, Gak, brush the front of that gi. That's it. So we're in high sokudachi, not in subidachi. Feet together. Now push forward on that marotoki. That's it. So you've got your right leg forward, right arm up. Right leg forward, right arm up. Let's do that again. So from here, we're going to turn to the left. Turn to the left, punch with the right, pull in. And now the other side. Block the punch, pull in. And now slide forward, block with the right. Okay, from here, I'm just going to move on a couple more steps. Slide forward and push up and forward. Pushing this up and forward. So it's there. Backtrack. From here, Haisokudachi, I've done my 2 blocks and punches on either side. Marotoki. Up, forward, and down. So the timing isn't pause here and then down. It should be hold, lift, and drop. Okay, so it goes up and down. The idea is the person with the stick, you've hit them, they've hit you, you're pushing their stick back, and then they hit you in the groin. Alright, all the way through, just Pinan Go. Uchuki Gak, pull in tight. Ni, Uchuki Gak, pull in tight. Marotoki, up, down. And we're just going to pause there. Just here. Left leg forward, right hand on top. Left leg forward, right hand on top. Good. And so that concludes our 5 start of the Pinan Katas. So now, like we did before, then we're going to go for it. So just half pace. Hajime, really trying to stretch into that stance. Keeping down in a koshi. Stay nice and low. Let's do it on the other side. 1, 2, punch. Lift yokogiri. Down. Back leg bend. Reset. Pinan San. Uchuki. Step up. 1, 2. Turn block. Slowly up. 1, 2. Block. Open. Stroke. Pinan Yon. Out back. Double block. Forgot what I was doing then. Foot across. Out back. Double block. Foot back. Cross block. Push. Good. And our final one, Pinan Go, Uchuki Gak, slowly back. Uchuki gyak, slowly back, forward, up, down. Excellent. Okay, well done. That is looking good. Well done. I can see you guys doing it through Zoom, so well done my Zoomies. Well done. So now we're going to go for it. Now we've started to develop that muscle memory, so now we're going to give it a roll. Okay, so again, because we're going for it, please don't punch anything around you. That's those on YouTube as well. Don't. So, got a bit of space, nice and sharp, all the way through. Ready? Yoi. So the start of Pinan, Ichini San Yongo. Hajime. So get that pause in between every movement. So block, hold, reset, and again, go. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, hold. Out back, block, cover over, punch, lift, side kick, shomoshuku. Reset, Pinan San. Block, tension. 1, 2, turn. Tension, tense the arm. 1, 2, Morotoki, cover, slide, lose. Good, reset back, Pinan Yon. Cover. 1, 2, double block. Morotoki. And reset back. Pinan Go, last one. And pull in tight. Pull in tight. Good. And reset. Alright, so again, lower grades. If you want to, you can take out Pinan Go or Pinan Yon and change it for a lower grade Pinan, so you just end up repeating the same one a couple of times if you want. Otherwise, keep going the way you're going. It's looking good. Right, this time when you're doing it, really focus on making these techniques sharp and fast, but with a definitive stop between each movement. So it's back, block, 1, 2, then punch, as opposed to that, doing that, okay? So we get a definite pause happening in between each movement. But the pause is for a very short period of time, but there is still a definite stop before we move on to the next technique, okay? Right, ready? Hajime. Pull back, hold, then driving. Reset, Pinan knee. Cover over, punch. 1, 2, block, cover over, punch. And hold. Reset, Pinan San. Slowly, this is tense, tense. Go, 1, 2, turn. Slow, 1, 2, block, open, strike. And reset. Where are we? Pinan Yon. That's it. And now finally Pinan Go. Tense on the way back. Tense on the way back. Drive, block, down. And Yamane. Excellent. Good. Okay. Right. Now, I'm only going to get you to do that one more time. But, now, obviously, it's only really going to be yellow belt above that we're going to be able to do this. So, yeah, lower grades, good luck. So, what I want you to do is add on the start of that, the first part of Tarakosana Ich, Tarakosana Ni Kete, Tarakosana San, Tarakosana San Kete. So we're going to do the beginnings of 9 different katas. So when we get to the, so for example, Tarakosana Ich, block, punch, block, punch, block, punch. Reset back and do exactly the same as on the Tarakosana Ni Kete, San and San Kete. So you finish, after that block, do 1 set down the middle, and then step back, ready to start, okay? So we're going to do this from Tarakosana Ich right about to Pinan Go, okay? Those on YouTube, remember you can rewind if you so wish. Ready? One at a time, all the way through. Tadasana itch through to Pinang Gore, just that first section of each kata. Hajime. Block, slide punch, reset. Next one, go, block, kick, punch. So it's a stomach kick, face punch. Block down, Maigiri Jodan. Reset, Tadasana San. And slide through. Slide through. Block down, Jodan Zuki. Reset back, Sankete. Pushing. Pushing. Block down, kick, punch. Right, now we're back on our pin and itches. Pin hands. Pin hands, go. Block, punch. Block. Tetsui. Punch. Maganamara, Agyuki. Excellent. Reset back. Pin and knee. Reset back. Pin and san. 1, 2, turn. 1, 2. Block, cover, strike. Reset back. Pin and yon. Foot, 1, 2, block, step back down, push, and reset. Last one, pin and go, last one. In, other side. In on the other side, driving forward, up, down. Yummy. Amasurashi, and reverse. Okay. Those on YouTube, make sure you check out our other videos as well. Be sure to check out our Zoom classes, current members. See you next time. And, oh.